Twice a week, a firefighter dies in the line of duty. Heroes in the truest sense of the word. Firefighters spend their lives doing gritty, dangerous work, wearing down their lungs and their bodies so that the rest of us can have safer lives. With its picturesque hills, narrow streets, and rows of wooden houses, San Francisco has always been a firefighter's nightmare. But the difficulties never discouraged Mike Pera from becoming the second San Francisco fireman in his family.
I've wanted to be a firefighter most of my life. My father was a firefighter in San Francisco. I grew up around it. I guess I was about 5 years, no, probably 4 years old when he became a firefighter. And it's all I ever really wanted to do. It's a special camaraderie.
All right, you got the salad, huh, babe? Yeah. Wonderful.
Next to your immediate family, these are the people that probably mean the most to you. You get close with a lot of people. There's a lot of people who are godfathers to kids, best man at their weddings, and you end up being pallbearers at their funerals.
San Francisco Fire Department.
Please, Mr. Fire.
All right, what's burning there, please?
Anybody?
What's burning?
A house. It's bad.
All right, we'll be right there. Thank you. Box 2313, the address 132 Langton Street, Cross Street, Harrison. Or Engine 1, Engine 8, Engine 29, Struck 1, Struck 8, Division 1, Battalion 3, Rescue 1. This is reported as a fire in the building. Response Control 1.
Sometimes it looks like we're doing more damage than the fire caused, but you have to make sure that the spread of fire hasn't extended. Sometimes it gets going and you don't realize it for a couple of minutes how far it's spread. If it's burning, a lot of times it doesn't give off smoke, so you have to tear open things and break things just to check it out.
Franklin Heyer lives on the top floor of the apartment building.
They are chopping my roof down. I know it. I'm watching them.
After the fire's been extinguished and the crowd's outside looking, they notice the firefighters up in the windows or on the roof throwing things out. Looks like we're just cleaning out their apartment, throwing their belongings out in the street. It's tough to see someone see their whole life devastated.
Oh, that's why, because they tore your closet too long.
Which one's your apartment?
That one, mine's the next one over.
There's probably nothing left inside you, really.
Yeah, he knows. This is it. It was it, anyway. Thanks very much. I appreciate that. Boy, how many times have I climbed these stairs? Wow. Oh, no! Look at this place. I was going to clean today. I guess I don't have to. All my electronic stuff is basically right here. Stereo, television, everything. It looks pretty melted. There's my car keys hanging on the wall. Somebody found them. High point of my day, man. Save as much as you can. I really appreciate that. You guys are good, you know. Thanks a lot. Wonderful light works now. It does. Doesn't that figure? All right, I'll be down in a minute. What's the name of that tune? Oh, I really want to stay in here any longer. I'm going to get out.
Embers from the ceiling have gotten embedded in Mike's right eye.
I feel very vulnerable at times in this job, but you don't think about it until you're home or you're safe surroundings and you've got your family around, and you stop and think that, geez, I was on that roof last night, a step here, a slip there, and I wouldn't be coming home this morning.
It's over. Franklin heads for a friend's house with one box containing all he was able to salvage from his home and his life. When his shift ends after 24 hours at Engine Company 35, Mike returns home to his son Casey and his wife Holly.
When Mike has to deal with victims on the street or victims at a fire who have lost everything or lost their health or lost a loved one, it does affect him. He seems to be very appreciative for his own life and his own family, and I think it always feels good for him to get home. Every night that he's on duty, we do speak at 10 or 11 o'clock at night and tell each other that we love each other before we go to bed, because as much as I know that he's as careful as he can be, there's situations that both of us can get into that we don't have any control over, and I may not see him again.
Mike makes an effort to stay in shape. Smoke and stress are hard on firefighters and can take years off their lives. His father died of a work-related heart attack at just the age Mike is now. But even off-duty, Mike can't resist responding to a passing siren.
I'd never consider going into another line of work because of the danger, because of anything that could happen. That's part of me. And somebody has to do it, and I still enjoy doing it. So as long as it's enjoyable, I'll continue.
I've resolved myself to the fact that I've lost a major part of my life. What this event's done as far as changing my life goes is it certainly has driven home the fact that everything's pretty temporary. It can all pretty much disappear quickly, including your life. People become so used to what they've got around them, and, you know, when they misplace the sock and they can't find it, you know, that's the thing that ruins their day, you know, and I certainly can't let things like that ruin my day anymore.
Next.
The suspect had this whole thing planned out. He had his bicycle. He had everything he needed with him.